Delson and his best friend, House, are ready for an exciting adventure. With their magical spaceship, the Galaxy Explorer, they can travel through time and space. Today, they're off to explore mysterious planets. Ready to join them? Let's go on this incredible journey together. Delson and his best friend, House, were playing catch in the yard one day, when the ball rolled into a corner of the backyard. Delson ran after it and discovered a wooden box half buried in the ground.
House, look at this.
He carefully opened the wooden box and found an old watch inside. The watch face had strange symbols and glowing hands.
It looks like a magic watch.
House barked, as if urging him to put on the watch. Delson slipped it onto his wrist, and suddenly, felt dizzy. The scenery around him began to blur.
Ready for an adventure, House?
In a flash of light, they were transported to outer space, standing on the deck of a gleaming spaceship.
Wow, this place is so cool.
Delson's eyes widened with wonder as he gazed at the stars and distant planets. The deck of the Galaxy Explorer sparkled, surrounded by beautiful nebulae and far-off planets, like a breathtaking starry painting.
Welcome to the Galaxy Explorer.
A voice spoke. Delson and House turned to see a friendly robot approaching them.
Hello, I'm K9, your robot guide. Nice to meet you. This is our space exploration ship, and you can explore endless starry wonders here.
Where can we go on adventures, K9?
There are many planets to explore, but we just received a distress signal from planet Zeta. We need your help.
House barked excitedly, and Delson patted his head, ready for the adventure ahead. After landing on planet Zeta, they discovered a massive robot city under attack by evil robots controlled by the wicked Dr. X, who was trying to conquer the planet. Delson and House sneaked into the city and found Dr. X's base, a tall black tower surrounded by red lasers and patrolling robots. Inside the tower, they saw complex machines and colorful lights displaying Dr. X's control systems.
We have to stop him. House, you stay here and watch. I'm going in.
Delson pulled a small electronic jammer from his backpack, a device K9 had given him for emergencies. Delson carefully approached the main console and connected the jammer to the system. The machine started malfunctioning. Dr. X spotted Delson sabotaging his setup. Dr. X was furious. He turned to grab Delson, but House rushed in quickly. Dr. X, realizing he had failed, pressed a button in anger. Suddenly, thick smoke filled the room, and Dr. X made his escape. The residents of planet Zeta thanked Delson and House for their bravery with a grand celebration. The entire city was filled with joy, sparkling lights, and colorful flags waving in the wind. The robot residents dressed up, bringing delicious food and robot drinks. The long table was filled with strange and wonderful foods, like glowing blue fruits, fragrant roasted meat, and crystal-clear desserts. A band played cheerful music, and children ran around the square, laughing and playing. The robot residents thanked Delson and House, praising their courage and wisdom. Delson and House felt the warmth and friendliness of the robot residents. Delson smiled and said,
We're happy to help. This adventure was amazing.
House barked excitedly. They were surrounded by cheers and music, making unforgettable memories. K9 piloted the spaceship, taking Delson and House away from planet Zeta. As the spaceship traveled through the stars, they marveled at the magnificent sights of the galaxy. Delson and House gazed out the window at the twinkling stars and distant planets, excited for future adventures.
We'll have more adventures, right, House?
The spaceship returned safely to Earth, and with K9's help, Delson and House made it back home. They smiled at each other, knowing their adventures had just begun. Each day was now full of endless possibilities. Thank you for joining us on this exciting adventure. We can't wait to see you next time as we continue exploring this amazing world with Delson and House. Bye-bye.